Hello guys, welcome back to yet another video. So finally the wait is over and even OnePlus Nord 3 have started receiving stable version of OxygenOS 15. And it's good to see that OnePlus haven't missed out on premium features like animations including parallel processing, AI features and other things. OnePlus have added almost everything what you get to see on flagship devices running OxygenOS 15. So in this video we'll talk about every change what OnePlus have done with the Nord 3 OxygenOS 15 update. So now without wasting any more time, let's get started. So here I have my OnePlus Nord 3. As you can see, if I go to about section, here we have OxygenOS 15 running on a device. If I show you the version is 15.0.0.400, and if you see the security patch which is of 5th December 2024. Basically it's a release candidate version and you guys can right away install it on your device. Release candidate versions are the stable versions which are just released few days before the OTA update. So the OTA update which will be rolled out, that will be the same version which is 15.0.0.400. But if you guys can't wait, then just go to the software update section, tap on these three dots, tap on beta program, and from here you can select the release candidate version. The download process will automatically start, and if the release candidate program gets closed, I'll try to provide the zip file in the description below. In that case, you can install it locally. For that, you have to first enable the developer option by tapping on the version 7 times. Once you see you are a developer now, after that, go to software update section, tap on these three dots and select local install. So this way you can install locally on your OnePlus Nord 3. Here you can see I got a software update of release candidate and the update size was 3.45 GB. If you see the changelogs, it includes the battery animation, AI features and many more things. But guys, now before talking about the changes, we have 85% of users who haven't subscribed to our channel. So if you guys find our content useful to you guys, then make sure to smash the like button and also consider subscribing. Now first let me talk about two OG OxygenOS features what they have added. And the first one is in the calculator application. So whenever you press 1 plus equals, you'll see the never settle Easter egg in the calculator application. So this is one OG OxygenOS feature, and the second OG OxygenOS feature can be found in the colors. So here we have a new option called two-tone. Basically, if you apply this, you'll get the black and white theme in the entire UI. You consider the settings page, you can see all the icons have adapted to the black color, or you consider the quick setting tiles. So these are the two OG OxygenOS feature. Other things are almost ColorOS itself. So as I told you guys that OnePlus haven't missed out on the premium features what we get to see on OnePlus flagship devices. And with this OxygenOS 15 update for OnePlus Nord 3, we do get the buttery smooth animation and seamless visuals. The cutting edge graphic engine ensures superior rendering and stability even during multitasking or heavy usage. The parallel drawing architecture enhances transition across applications, widgets, folders, or even while system-wide swipe consistency, which also extends to third-party applications. And trust me, the animations are so good even on OnePlus Nord 3. So here a great job done by OnePlus. Now let's talk about the customization options. So the customization options like other OnePlus smartphones can be found here in the settings page. You go to wallpapers and style section, and here we have the new Flux theme which lets you customize your device and add those things like depth effect. On the main preview you'll see 7 to 8 themes, but if you tap on more, you can see we have a lot of theme options available including classic, sleek, pulse, etc. So here I'll show you two examples. We'll select this theme from Pulse, and here you can see this is how the depth effect looks. So if that wallpaper can be used as depth effect, so you'll see this depth highlighted. You can anytime disable or enable it. I'll select a different wallpaper to show you guys. So let me select this wallpaper, and now if I apply here, see how the depth effect works here. So if you want this depth effect, you can add it, and if you don't want, you can disable it. And guys, depth effect also depends on the wallpaper to wallpaper. If it is not working, try zooming in or zooming out the wallpaper, and if it still doesn't work, then change the wallpaper. In my case, you can see if I'm using this wallpaper, the depth effect is working perfectly fine with no issues at all. After that, talking about the customizations related to clock, so we don't get much of options here in terms of clock styles or clock fonts, but we do have some options like additional info where you can set weather and step counter. For the clock fonts, we do have some clock fonts available, and you can also increase or decrease the size of those fonts. Towards the bottom side, we have some color options available where you can also choose the colors and also make the adjustment in the intensity of that particular color. The system automatically decides which color to be applied so that it gets highlighted depending on the wallpaper color. And the same thing goes for the text here. We don't have the ability to add custom text. You do have some word styles which you can choose from, and every theme do have some or the other word styles. I hope in future OnePlus gives the ability to add custom text. Then towards the bottom side we have the similar stuff which lets you choose the color and the color intensity. Then under styling, you have few options like you can adjust the blur of that particular wallpaper, and you also have some glass pattern options. And if you slide towards the right hand side, you can also customize the home screen, where you have the option to match the lock screen wallpaper. And if you want a solid color, you can tap on this color option and get that solid color, or you can say the gradient background. If you are using the gradient color option, you won't be able to use the style option. For that, you need to use the wallpaper, and then you can make changes in the styling options too. Then we also have some themes where you can set the photo of your pets. And here also you can utilize the feature called depth effect. For almost every theme, we do have similar customization options. It's just a matter of text which gets changed. So for example, if I take this never settle theme, and here under text styles, you can see there are so many text options available which you can choose from. And when it comes to wallpapers, OnePlus have given a lot of new wallpapers. Before we had this classic and live wallpapers itself. Now you can see we have 6 sublime wallpapers, 4 for sleek, aerial view we have 6, light and shadows 4, and 4 for composition. And now let's talk about the major redesign change which is done in the control center. It's not about the redesign. Now we have also got the transparent background for the control center and even for the app drawer. Let me show you before how it used to look. So I do have some screenshots which I took before updating the device. So this is how the quick setting tiles used to look before, and you can see a clear difference now. And the same way it goes with the app drawer. This is how it used to look, and if you see now, we have a transparent background with a blur effect. In the control center, you can see we have a completely new layout with these rounded corners, and now we also have a split control center. Swiping from the right top corner, you can access to the quick setting tiles, and swiping from the left side, you can access to the notification. And you can also use this gesture, like you can swipe towards the left hand side to have access to control center, and right hand side to see all your notification. And it's a nice change because now we have ample amount of space to check out all the notification, and the same thing goes with the control center also. But still, if you guys want the previous quick setting tiles or the control center, you can tap on these 3 dots, go to customize quick settings, and from here you can make changes. So if you choose the classic one, this is how it looks. You'll have limited access to control center, and the rest of the space is being used for the notification. You can edit the control center just by tapping on this edit icon towards the left hand side. And if you have messed up with the control center, just go to customize quick settings, and from here you can reset the layout. We do have 2 new icon packs which can be found here. One of them is this radiance, and the second one is this shadow one. So I personally like this radiance one because once you apply this, most of the OnePlus stock applications gets new icon pack. You can see calculator application, camera, clock, file manager, etc. And guys, if you want 5 applications here in the app drawer, that can also be done. Just long press on the home screen, go to settings, tap on the home screen, and from here select 5 columns. So once you select 5 columns, and now you can see we have 5 applications in a single line. Also under launcher settings, we do have some options like advanced visual effects. So once this is enabled, you can see it says apply advanced blur to the home screen folders, power consumption may increase. So let me show you once you enable it, how does it look. You can see that animation whenever we open or close the folder on the home screen. Then we also have the option of animation effect, and I would say keep it enhanced for better visuals. The shelf also got redesigned with new widgets. You can see the clock widget do have the never settle text in that, and the design of weather widget and recorder widget also got changed. And in the camera application also, they have given an option of live photos, which was actually missing on most of the flagship devices after the OxygenOS 15 release. But now you can see even on OnePlus Nord 3 we have this option which lets you capture the live photos. So for example, if I capture a photo here, and if I open the preview to see the live photo, I just have to press and hold on the photo and you will see live footage. Basically this footage is only for 3 seconds. And other than that, we also got the support of new filters. So here you can see 3 new filters. One is fresh, and here if you tap on this info icon, it will let you know this filter is best suitable for what. So the fresh filter is best for well-lit scenes such as beaches, parks, snow, landscape and indoor areas. And similar way, you can check out the info, and according to the scenario, you can apply those filters. And it's not only that you can use these filters in the photos mode, even in the portrait mode, you can use these 3 filters. Here you can see those filters. And I think one filter is new, which is bokeh portrait. I'm not sure whether it was already there, but you guys let me know on OxygenOS 14 it's there or not. And now let's talk about the AI features. So first we'll start with the gallery application. So here in the gallery application, now we do have AI features. So if you tap on edit, you'll see a new AI editor here towards the left hand side, which includes things like AI detail boost, AI eraser. I think AI eraser was already there, followed by AI unblur and AI reflection eraser. Now let me show you how does it work. So this photo you can see is slightly blurry, I would say. If I zoom in, you'll get to know more about it. Now if I tap on AI unblur, and you'll also see a preview if you're doing it for the first time. Tapping on OK, now you can see AI is in action and it says unblurring. And now if I tap on compare, you can see the blur have been removed a lot. The next AI feature is this AI detail boost. So here it enhances the clarity of the photo, and we'll see in this photo whether it works or not. So now if I zoom in and if I tap on compare, you can see slight enhancement have been done. You can give it a try if you have any photo which lack details. And the next AI feature is AI eraser, which consists of tools like smart lasso, paint over and remove people. So if you have multiple people in the background, you can just tap on remove people. The AI will automatically analyze them and remove them from the background. So here you can see AI have selected 2 individuals and the third one whose hand was seen. I just have to tap on AI remove and you will see the results after removing the people. If I tap on compare, you can see how neatly the individuals have been removed from the frame. And the same way you can use the tools like smart lasso and paint over. And now talking about the last AI feature in the gallery application, which is AI reflection eraser. So I personally don't have any image which consists of reflection, but I did download this image from Google. And now if I tap on AI reflection eraser, and here you can see the AI have removed the reflection from the spectacles. If I tap on compare, you can see it's completely removed. So this way you can use the AI features in the gallery application, and in the gallery they have also added a new feature. So for example, if you have edited any photo like increasing the exposure or other stuff like brilliance, and later on if you have saved that photo, it doesn't matter if you have replaced the original one. Anytime if you want, you can get back the original settings. Just tap on edit. Towards the bottom side you will see this option called revert. Tapping on it, it will hardly take any time to get back the default settings. So these were all the changes in the gallery application. Now moving on to the other AI features, starting off with the notes application. So for example, if you are using the notes application, towards the left hand side you can see we have an icon which is of AI assistant for notes. And you have nice glow effect around the corners of this pop-up. It also gives you options like to create a proper format, or if you need a cleanup version of it. What I'll do, I'll just tap on elaborate and let me show you how AI works here. So for the first time you have to agree to terms and conditions, and now you can see it says generating. So we'll have the elaborated version of the content which is written here in the notes application. And I do like this colorful text coming up. So here we have the elaborated version. After that you have options like try again, refine, copy, delete, insert or replace. I'll just tap on replace and the previous data will be erased. We have the elaborated version being replaced by the original one. Similar way you can use other tools. Then the other AI feature can be found in the recorder application. So if you have any kind of recording here, I do have a recording which I recorded before shooting the video. Towards the left hand side you can see we have an option to summarize. Tapping on it, agree to terms and condition, and now you can select the languages. I would recommend you to keep it as auto, then tap on start, and here you can see it says generating, and even in the live capsule we have a pop-up which is of AI. Once AI completes generating the summary, it will automatically save into notes, or else you can directly tap on summary and it will redirect you to the notes application. From here you can also have the text version of that particular audio. Just tap on these 3 lines and you can see here we have the entire audio transcript. Then talking about other AI features, so if you are reading any article, you just have to open the smart sidebar and you will see these 2 options, AI summary and AI speak. Tapping on AI summary, now AI will provide you a summary of the article present on the screen. Instead of reading the entire article, you can just read the summary to get to know about important things. And later on, you have options to regenerate, copy summary, share, or save it to notes. And similar way, you can also use this AI speak feature. Here AI will read the article for you. You can also select between female or male voice. You have options like to increase the speed and other stuff. Another AI feature is the AI reply. So if you are inside any of the application, you again open the smart sidebar and here you will see an option of AI reply. Tapping on it, the AI will analyze the messages present, and according to that, it will provide you 3 different messages. And from here you can choose the tone, like if you want the formal message, you can tap on it, and other things like polite, sincere, humorous and casual. And it works with almost all the messaging applications. And the last AI feature is this AI writer. So for example, if you want to write something, you just open the notes application, open smart sidebar and tap on AI writer. And from here you just have to describe what you want to write. For example, I'll write something about OnePlus 13. Now if I tap on generate, here you can see AI have written content related to OnePlus 13. Later on you can regenerate, tap on copy. If you want, you can rewrite, and if you want, you can also change the tone between formal, casual and polite. Also, there is another feature in this AI writer. So for example, if I tap on AI writer, so here you can see we have an option of AI check. And if I paste something which is not grammatically correct, later on tapping on check, you can see we have a proper version with correct grammar. And it has also highlighted the words which are being replaced. So these are the AI features present on OnePlus smartphones. Now talking about other changes which are layered to Live Capsule. Now Live Capsule support multiple applications. Here you can see currently I am screen recording and I have also started the timer. And both the applications can be seen here. You can also see the fluidity which is super smooth. There are no jitters or lags to be seen. Swiping right or left, you can switch between the applications. And by long pressing, you can open up the application too. You can see these are the applications which are being supported. You can choose between view in card or directly open the application, for example, whenever you tap on the Live Capsule. So I always prefer view in the card. Then third-party applications like Zomato and Swiggy are supported. Then we have some system services which includes music playback. So currently YouTube application doesn't support, only the Spotify application have the support of Live Capsule. Then we have things like personal hotspot and screen recording. And guys, one thing which I forgot to mention, so soon you install OxygenOS 15, this feature will be enabled by default which says hide notification on the lock screen. So I personally don't like it because I'm used to check out notification from the lock screen itself. So just for information purpose, I'm keeping you guys posted about it. And few more add-ons are also done with the Live Capsule. So now we do have the support of torch also here in the Live Capsule format. So whenever you turn on the torch and minimize, you can see we have the Live Capsule of torch also. From here you can turn it off, and the same way they have also added the charging animation in the Live Capsule. So soon you connect your device to charger. Here we have the animation of charging or the charging info in the Live Capsule format. Let me show you guys once again. And in the live alert, now you can see the information whenever you make changes in the alert slider, or you can say the ringing modes. Now talking about other changes which are layered to floating windows and splits window. So now we do have a new gesture. For example, if you swipe up the application for the recents page, and if you swipe little more, you can see two options being popped up, which is splits view and floating windows. So if you swipe towards the left hand side, the application can be opened in the splits view. And if you swipe towards the right hand side, you can open the application in the floating windows. And OnePlus have also added this new gesture where you can swipe up to close the application and swipe down to open the application in full screen mode. And another thing under notification what they have changed, and that's layered to notifications. So for example, if you get any message from any particular application, you just have to tap on that particular notification and drag down. That specific application will open up in the floating windows, and it's very useful to avoid distractions. Like if you're watching any content, just open the application in floating windows, reply for the message, and you are good to go. And now if you go to the settings page, you can see we have a completely redesigned setting page with these rounded corners and a proper segregation. And I personally like the segregation what they have done on OxygenOS 15. Now we also have the upgraded version of hide applications, which lets you customize the icon and also set a custom name. So for example, I select this option. You can see now we have an option of customize, and from here you can choose any icon from these icon packs. For example, I select this one, and if I want, I can also set a name, the custom name, so that people doesn't get to know that this folder consists of hidden applications. In private safe also they have made some changes. Now we have better categorization of images, videos, audios and etc. Now you can also share files with iPhones using this share with iPhone feature. You just have to install the OConnect application on your iPhone, which will allow you to share files faster. And you can also share the live photos. As the live photo feature is already being added in OnePlus camera application, you can also share the live photos with iPhones now. As per the changelog, they have also mentioned about the new charging limit option, so using which you can limit the charging to 80%, and I think this feature was already present on OxygenOS 14. After that, we also have this repair mode, so if you want to give your device to repair, you can just enter the repair mode and the engineer won't be able to access your personal data. Without affecting your data, the device can be repaired. So guys, these are all the features. If you want me to do a dedicated video comparing OxygenOS 14 and OxygenOS 15, let me know in the comment section below. And very soon we'll be dropping an in-depth review of OxygenOS 15 for OnePlus Nord 3. Meanwhile, if you guys have any kind of questions, you can drop them in the comment section. This is your friend Ashok signing out. See you guys in the next video.